Here are 5 mistakes people make when trying to learn to sell. Hey, Rob Spence here, the Managing Director of Paragon Sales Solutions. I'm an expert sales trainer, sales coach, sales author, and I love sales. And in this video, I want to go through with you the 5 mistakes I normally see, witness, or have come across when people first start to learn to sell. So maybe you're watching this video as someone new to sales, and if you are, congratulations, well done. It's the worst mistake. The best thing you've ever done in your life. And I'm hoping that this video will, by sharing these mistakes, you can then be put forward on the right foot to have a really successful sales career. So before we do go on, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, drop us a comment below. Every week we share a useful hints and tips and advice video every single week. So be sure to hit those buttons and you'll always be updated. So the first mistake I always witness and see is not truly understanding the audience as a whole, not understanding the audience as to whom they're trying to, or a salesperson is trying to sell to. Now this can come across badly in pitches, it can come across badly in correspondences, it can come across badly when pitching the wrong product to the wrong kind of audience. So make sure you understand who it is you're selling to and get a gauge as to how they want to be communicated with, because this will allow you better success when you are trying to pitch and when you're trying to close a sale. And I guess that takes us nicely on to tip number 2, which is to do your homework. Now this looks at things in, I guess, we could split this into 2 actually, and I guess we could look at this in correlation to point number 1. We should do our homework on our prospects. Although yes, we might understand our target audience and our customer avatar and all that jazz, but we've got to understand our prospects on a more personal and relatable manner, because if we don't change our pitch for each individual we sell to, you've got to remember that each individual we sell to will buy in their own individual manners, within their own ways of buying. So it's not always a one size fits all. When I go back to one of my previous jobs, when I was selling fine food and ingredients, I could at times speak to, Teresa, who owned the lovely little village pub in the sticks, and I could have a nice long waffle with her, chat to her quite nicely, yada yada yada. Hey, listen, Teresa, I've got to start flirting now. Are you going to buy anything from me today or not? That's my pitch for her. I could then go to Gary. Now Gary was chef, right? Gary was the chef of events, okay? In and out, get the job done, too busy for any shenanigans. Chef, what do you need this week? Right, would you take any butter? Got it at £30 a kilo, whatever it was, blah, 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 blah. Bing, bang, bosh, in and out. I changed my pitch, and I recommend you do too by doing your homework. But you've also got to do your homework on your products and services. It doesn't matter how good of a salesperson you are, if you don't know your products or services, you are not going to sell them. The next thing you need to be doing is asking plenty of questions. Once again, a big problem I see when people are learning to sell is they think they've got to have the gift of the gab and yap, 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 and sell, 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 pitch, 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 always be closing. But that's the only way you're going to push someone away. Instead, sit back, listen. The more you listen, the more you understand the needs of your customers, the easier it is to sell further down the line. Once again, always be prepared. Prepare your pitch, prepare your presentation, prepare for objections. I hate it when a salesperson tries to sell to me and they don't know what our company does, what I do, how long we've been going. It takes 5 minutes. Have a quick Google search, have a quick LinkedIn search. If you truly want to do business with someone, take the time to be prepared. And finally, and this is the biggest bugbear of mine, and we've actually got specific videos on this, so make sure you do a search for it, but not following up. Following up on the sale is so important, and it's part of the sale that many salespeople either are too arrogant to do or are too lazy to do. Life isn't the Wolf of Wall Street. The chances of you picking up the phone or going into a meeting, pitching and making a sale there and then are very, very rare. I would say it's 1 in 200, probably 1 in 500. It doesn't happen. So what you need to do is have a follow-up process in which you have 7 to 12 points of contact to follow with a prospect, because you've got to remember, you are not your prospect's biggest priority. They've got a personal life, a social life, and a work life they've got to manage. You are just a salesperson in their eyes, okay? So follow up, keep following up, keep touching base. I hate that term, I don't know why I said that, but keep following up with your prospect and you will make more sales. So there's probably 5 of the most common mistakes I always see when people are either becoming a salesperson or starting to learn to sell. Are there any other mistakes that you've picked up on? If you have, drop a comment below. Would love to hear your feedback. Thank you so much for making it this far in the video. It's truly, truly appreciated. If you've not yet done so, hit that subscribe button, hit a follow, and until next week, all the best.